Hey guys, my name is Miguel Francisco and welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how to get this drag inspired pink cut crease, then just keep on watching.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my eyes. Since this look does consist of glitter, I decided to start with my eyes first. I'm going to go ahead and use the Scotch tape to map out a guide for that wing liner that I'm going to be applying later on. So now to prime my eyes, I'm going to take MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and use a concealer brush to apply this from my lash line to my brow bone. And the purpose of this step is to cancel out any pigmentation, and this will also help with the longevity of your eyeshadow. And now to map out my new crease, I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony and sketch this out right above my natural crease, and this will give me more lid space. Now to blend out that dip brow, I'm going to take the Meet Matrimony by The Balm Cosmetics in the shade Matte Reed and blend that line out. And the way I'm blending out the product is I'm going directly above that line I drew out with the dip brow, and I'm blending upwards, and this will help with blending out that product. Now taking Star Power out of the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, I'm taking that and applying that above Matte Reed, and I'm just going to be blending the two together. Now from that same Jeffree Star palette, I'm going to take the shade Violence and apply this in between Star Power and Matte Reed. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out Violence using Star Power. And once I'm done, I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just blend all that together just to make sure there are no harsh lines. Now I'm just going to be going back and forth with the different shades to get the intensity that I desire. Now to further exaggerate that cut crease, I'm taking the black shade out of the Meet Matrimony palette and going over that original line that we created. I'm going to be taking Duo Lash Adhesive and apply this to my lid, and this is going to act as my glitter adhesive. Using the same brush I applied the lash adhesive, I'm going to just dip it into the glitter and pack it onto that glue. I'm just going to be packing on that glitter till I get the desired intensity and pigmentation that I want. To finish off my eyes, I went ahead and applied some wing liner. Now I'm taking the Tarte Smoothing Primer and applying this all over my face to fill in any pores and lines that I may have. Now I'm going to go ahead and take MAC's Strobe Cream and apply this to my face. I'm only applying it on my cheekbones and my temples and forehead, and this is going to serve as an agent to illuminate my face and give it a glowy dewy look. So now taking Makeup Forever Ultra HD and Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, I'm going to apply this on my face using my Beauty Blender. And like I've said in a previous video, I really enjoy using a Beauty Blender because it is going to pick up any excess product, therefore it's going to eliminate the chance of you looking cake face or packing on too much product. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer and apply this under my eyes, on the tip of my nose, and the center of my forehead. And once again, I'm going to blend it out using that same damp Beauty Blender. take that same concealer and apply it under where my contour would be, and this is just going to help balance the face. For contour, I'm going to go ahead and take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast and apply this to the hollows of my cheeks, my temples, and my hairline. Applying all the creams and liquids, I can move on to powder. I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer using the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to bake this for a while. I'm also going to apply this right under my contour. This will help clean up my contour as well as sharpen it. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking my Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores and setting the rest of my face. And then I will go ahead and dust off the excess powder. So now that the rest of my face is set, I'm going to go ahead and set my contour areas. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and apply that middle contour shade everywhere we applied the LA Girl concealer. And this is just going to set that concealer, and it's also going to further intensify that contour. So now going back in with the RCMA No Color Powder, I'm going to clean up that contour once again. Now taking Rosé Spritz out of the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Collaboration Face Palette, I'm going to be applying this right above my contour. So now I'm going to take a large powder brush and dust off the excess powder as well as blend my contour and blush together. Now I'm just going to take Matte Read and use this to apply to my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take Star Power out of the Jeffree Star palette and use this for the inner corners of my eye and blend it into Matte Read. Now prepping my lashes for false lashes, so I'm just going to be curling them and applying some mascara to them. I'm going to take the Cocoa Lashes in Goddess and apply this using my Duo Lash Glue. Moving on to brows, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony and use this to sketch out and fill in my brows. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on to highlight, and I'm going to be mixing Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop together and apply this to the cheekbones. I'm also going to apply this to the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. To line my lips, I'm going to be taking Revlon Tiramisu Lip Liner. And for lips, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Pastel Pink Liquid Lipstick. So my lips aren't so matte, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Gilded and I'm applying this over my liquid lipstick. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. I'll see you next time. Bye!